And another thing, as a new co-teaching team, in the first few weeks of school, we had to come to each other a lot and say, okay, how do you think class went today? How did you feel about your parts of instruction? How do you feel about mine? How did you feel about the students' responses? Because as a partnership, we see different things in the classroom. We see, she might see the students that are struggling more so than I because I'm so focused on content, or we might start to realize, okay, this student keeps coming to me for this, but they should be coming to you for that, or this student told me that you said that they could do this. Little things like that if you don't have those discussions and that openness in your partnership, then the students are going to be able to take advantage. And it's important to establish that we are equals.
It's if you set that tone from the very beginning of saying, we're both equals, we're both all the teachers in this room. If you have a problem, you can come to either teacher. If you have questions, you can come to either teacher. I think it really helps when the students do kind of start to realize that you have a general ed teacher and a special ed teacher in the same room. It doesn't really faze them. They still see you as a teacher in the building.
And another thing that goes along with establishing parity is parent communication. From the night of open house all the way through the end of the semester, we are your students' teachers. Your student has 2 teachers in the classroom because we have to meet multiple learning needs, and all the students matter, and we make sure that those needs are met. And in our communications with parents, even via email, we always CC each other in all of the emails so that the parents see that both teachers are involved in the correspondence. Therefore, they, much like the students, not that they would, but they can't go back and say, well, the other teacher said this, but you're saying this. It reduces the likelihood of that to happen so that we make sure we have all bases covered.
It's also important when you're wording your emails, I've noticed, to say Mrs. Fiesel and I, and use both. We talked about it and we decided, or we did this, we did that. Use we language, use us language, so that the parents aren't getting the distinct impression that one teacher is higher than the other, and that it's creating that same parity of both 2 teachers, they're both equal.
And that same language is used with the students as well, because they want to see a united front with us, whereas if at any point in time they feel that one has, say, more clout than the other, they're going to take advantage of that. Not all of them, because students are wonderful people. However, you want to reduce the likelihood of that happening.